large one called Old Main. I think it was 5 stories. And the cafeteria and the chapel and all the classrooms and everything were all in that one building, an all-purpose building. And so anyway, he came here and became a teacher here. He had heard about San Zane and Bethany College, or heard about Bethany College in Sweden, and so he was anxious to come, and that was the time a lot of the immigrants were coming from Sweden. And I know my grandparents came in 1881, and Tony came a little bit sooner than that. But anyway, that was kind of gives you a little bit of the background. And then the country around here, kids didn't take art in school. They had one-room schools. There were just a few schools that had any art at all. And so anyway, his students that he had were new to art and such. He liked to teach. He spoke a lot of different languages. He spoke English, French, Spanish, Italian, German, and he knew Latin also. So he was very well versed. He had a nice singing voice and sang the tenor solo in the Messiah for about 10 years. And he was just an all-right kind of person. I'm old, so you can think of there's the Bethany Church, the North Wing. When I was a child, like he and his family, he and his wife and their daughter would sit over in the North Wing of the church. And he was very active in things in the church. Probably you've been up to Coronado Heights and making that kind of a special place. He was instrumental in getting the road, one of the people instrumental in getting the road built up there. School for boys, and in Sweden, and he came here to teach piano. And so anyway, and he stayed here until he passed away. When I was in high school, I took lessons from him a couple years. I would have to admit I wasn't one of his star students. But this room has all oils in it. He's about 3,000 oils in his life. So you can find oils and things at Canvas Page. Go there in the offices and such there. You will find the Beach Museum in Manhattan. You will find him in Museum. You will find paintings of his in Wichita. He had a system of trading artwork, Asian artwork, with a dealer in Oklahoma. The Ponca City Art Library has a lot of his paintings, and some of them very large. He painted paintings for churches. Bethany Church over here, the big white church on Main Street. They had there are two altar paintings, one of Lazarus being raised from the dead and the other of the Ascension. He painted for a number of different churches around here, also country churches and such. He didn't use quite the same style. If you'll take a look at his paintings, and what do you notice about them? All nature landscape. Yeah. He specialized in landscape. Seldom put animals or anything in it. He did do portraits, and he also did still life, but his main concentration was this kind of thing. And part of it, he was in Colorado for about 30 years, and he would leave the day after school was out in the spring and come back the day before school started in the fall. And so he has a lot of Colorado paintings and likes to paint those also. And he likes to use Mosquito River paintings. The river goes through town here. I don't know where you're all from, but it was different in those days. We had Kannapolis Lake, and the lake and the water was clear, and the channel was not very deep. And so that has made a difference. But it was, and there weren't a lot of trees around at that time either, because fires and such would come through and take those out. If you'll notice also, this is probably a really good example. What do you notice about the painting? How about the brush strokes? The brush strokes, right. Texture. And that was one of the things that he was did. When he came from Sweden, this is one that was painted early, and his style was a little different. But when he got here, he discovered that there were lots of colors, and the colors were bright and clear, and it was different from Sweden, because in Sweden everything was long winters and short summers. And so he was enamored with that. So those are some of the things. Here we have in Colorado, many of the paintings in here have been cleaned now, and it makes a really big difference when you see them after they have been cleaned, than they were, because they were painted much fuller than that. And so, anyway, this is one of the Colorado ones.
That's good. With these paintings, you have to like stand further back to see better. Because if you're like this, you don't get the picture right away. You have to step back just to see, especially with that one. This one too. Because you see it here, you're like, what am I supposed to be looking at? But if you step back, you see trees, the water, the cliff that goes into the water, a little bit along, sky, the moon. This too goes into detail.
He was very interested in geology, and then sometimes he would have a moon or part of a moon in his painting. So this was kind of his formula. Sometimes he had a high horizon line, and at other times he had a University of London. Then he decided that the way to really become acquainted with art was to study with artists. And so this is done even today. I know a student graduates here from Lindsberg High School, and he didn't go on to college. He went on and studied from other artists. And so anyway, that's what Sam Bing did. At that time, he studied in Stockholm and went there, and then he also studied with Anders Zorn, who was a well-known Swedish artist. And then he went to Paris, and that was kind of the mecca of those days of art, and so everyone went to Paris. As I say, a lot of the paintings here are of Colorado. Here we have one over here, and here he's kind of dabbling with pointillism. Have you studied about pointillism, where you use dots of paint to do your painting? And you'll notice the moon, the reflection, water, and the formula that he kind of used. And then, of course, he loved rocks. In his studio, which is across the street over here, and his home is over there too, but anyway, in his studio, he has a basket of rocks in there, and these are used, he used some of them in his paintings. He would just blow them up so they looked real big in the painting. And then this one here, Smoky Hill River. As I mentioned, the river was a little different than it is today. There's trees growing all around it now, and there weren't so many then, and then the water, there was like, normally it wasn't rippling like that either, it was just kind of close. When I went to grade school, we walked across a river bridge on the Smoky Hill River. In the fall and the spring of the year, you could look down, you could see the minnows moving around, and it was very clear. And then, of course, the ones here. Again, this one is in Manitou, Colorado. As I said, we went out there, and they stayed out there for years. And then down here, you'll notice the rock scenes there. This one here is of an old home that was a family home that was here.
Yo, the freaking Lion King set. I saw it first. It was her idea.
I know. I heard, she said, but no, you know Nathan Williams?
Yeah?
He said, look at this. Hey, send me pictures, please, and stuff.
Aren't you live right now?
Yeah, that's why I'm live. And I told him, find me on YouTube and I will do a live stream. Because after the group that's taking a tour around the college now, after we have lunch.
Did you do the one with the Oculus?
Huh?
You start streaming with Oculus?
I use YouTube.
I mean, or are you streaming while you're doing the Oculus?
The stuff and that we run? No. I should have. Why are you just pulling her bag?
I like his oils better than his watercolors, but there are some exceptions to it. I think
This person's in
and so it's hard to know. People in Lemonster were very supportive of
I've
him,
been screwed.
and he started making lithographs and woodblock painting or prints so that people could have a painting in their home. And then the artists over here, some of these are graduates or freshmen, and these are some that are on sale, for sale right now. This room right here is watercolor. You might think it isn't because it isn't transparent, but what she has done, this artist teaches at Great Bend Community College, but what she has done is she's made layers and layers of paint, and she has to let it dry in between. So that's why you see the vivid, dark colors, and very often they're not transparent like you think watercolors would be. But she enjoyed doing this, and as I say, she is an artist at Great Bend. I'll let you come and take a look on this too. Later, we also have. We have an exhibit here.
These are all awesome. Oh my god, look at the pair.
These are vintage magazines, pictures and covers that we have painted. Some of them are.
I saw it and I looked away. This is how I want to live.
But very, thought-provoking. It's not.
Jesus.
And also Newsweek magazine. The Catholic Ride, if you haven't read it, you probably will be reading it. Considered a classic from And then, the hallway here then has some things that are for sale.
I looked back.
Oh, shooting times?
When I was in the virtual world and I had made a gun, I was like, I told her, I'm like, I'm not picking that up. I want to have nothing to do with real or virtual guns.
Watch out, watch out. Jesus.
No, because I'm doing visual material. Oh, I just now realized that that's what they did. I didn't realize that. You see, they use the pages of the book underneath.
Clean the brushes and all that kind of stuff, but it wasn't. And it's not very unforgiving if you make a mistake. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, he's done a wonderful job on this, and as I say, he does do, as a part of his business, he does portraits of animals. And of course, as people like animals, and everyone has an animal or two or three, why, I can see how that would be something they'd like to do. I'll take you out here now. The exhibits here are being changed. And by the end of the week, we'll have this exhibit up there.
You know what's funny? I'm supposed to be in
The one out there is all people are saying this, oil. But the others change, it's hot, getting the things that go on. And this one is one that's just coming down now, it's like, it's already asked.
No, I'm doing it because, like, people that are in JC that watch my live stream are, like, usually wondering. I'm coming. I'm sorry. It's just the reason why it's taking me so long is because I have to go slow because on the other side it may be different. I'm coming. I'm coming. God dang, I had to zoom out for that.
He did not start his brickwork right away. That was the early 1900s, and I guess I didn't tell you, the year he came was 1894. And so in the early
Smoky River, early one. We're glad to have you here.
That's a
I
lot
hope
of
you
pictures.
enjoy your trip and visit here, and think of attending Bethany College. But we're happy to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and head out these doors here.
The reason why I say I know that I'm gonna do this one is because of that technology thing.
Oh, yeah?
That was awesome.
She said like 3:15.
Okay, thank you. Does that work at 4? No, the perfume here.
That's a lot of pictures.
Today, here we're going to see a couple of our residents. We're going to have a demonstration of the broom making that we started this past year at Bethany, so we get to do that. You'll get to see some of our academic buildings. We'll go into our PILBLAC, which is our student union, and then we will end up in the library in the East Hall where we're going to meet back up with the other group to have some lunch at that place.
Sure that.
Yes, lunch. I know. It's exciting. Yeah. So the first place that we're going to go, it's kind of a windy walk to get back there, is back to the cottage. The cottage is where the brooms are being currently made here at Bethany. When you guys were in the art building, you may have seen where there was the Bethany store in which they're selling the bowls and the brooms. And so you're going to get a demonstration of how he makes those brooms. Feel free to ask him any questions. Circle around him as he is making the brooms so you can see it really well. Yes.
When you say broom, like sweeping
Yeah.
broom, can we get anything for free here?
What'd you say?
Can I get a broom for free?
No, for free.
How much is that, like $30?
Hey, I like how you
and
tried, though.
ask him those questions because there's all different variety of brooms and they all cost different.
I'm broke. I want some.
You
Oh
can
God,
certainly
no.
ask him that, though. Okay, so if you want to
Don't feel bad.
I want something for free.
Hey, don't feel bad. I'm the same way.
Why are you
Look,
wearing sunglasses? There's no sun.
look, when we were
Yeah,
in,
she looks like a professional.
Hey,
like,
what-
don't touch me.
hey, when we were in there for the art museum, I literally hit this button here, and I had to switch and go like this the whole time.
Ooh, not one?
Oh look. Jenny, you're too
I
far
like-
away.
I told my son he doesn't get Halloween cake.
Got a lot of walking to do.
It's nasty.
I don't know. I made it look like I stole peppermint, and this guy looked at me the whole time, so I put it back.
What peppermint?
I don't know. There's peppermint in a little tray thing. I just took it out.
What, in there?
Yeah.
How did I know that?
Danica, come here.
You shit.
Jenny, I'm providing you food. Why are you back there? Because I'm behind Miss Mama Berkey's.
Mama Perkies. Oh, thank God I did not. Okay, when I did that, at least I did not get those two that are in front, that are way ahead of us. I didn't get any of them. I'm happy for that. Wow. I'm doing like a somewhat like a vlog.
Oh, yeah?
Cause look, look.
Oh my God, it's not that.
So. The reason why I'm doing it. There was a little.
That's how I got stitches as a kid.
I broke my 2 teeth out.
There was something that was sticking up in the ground. My foot caught it, and I
Uneven.
stumbled.
I hurted my arm.
Yeah, it's awesome. So,
Are your windows painted? Go in there, sure. No.
so
Oh, let's see, pod. I didn't wash my hands.
yeah, I still have a little bit of it. I still have a little bit left on my hand. Look.
No, it's I know, I took the joke. Remember it?
Studio's not always open for public access, but as a student here, if you're wanting to go in there, they can help you get in there to see. It's really cool. It has lots of really old stuff that Sensei used when he was doing all his work. So it's a really good opportunity to be in the studio. So over here is the cottage, and this is where they make the brooms. And so we'll go in, and like I said, Justin will be in there. He'll talk a little bit about what he's doing and why Bethany is doing this, and then he'll demonstrate how he makes the brooms. You'll also be able to see that there's different sizes of brooms, and feel free to ask him any questions that you might have.
This is what he's doing now.
Yeah. The dream board.
It was good.
It's something on the delicious. And it's not very
She moved. Hey. No, I was thinking you. I don't know. When I tried to do, I got hurt. And it's like that. Now you both are in it.
Why?
I'll take that bottom part. Take from no. Take no. I'm saying no. No, I'm saying take no. Cause no. Okay, look. No, you bit that part.
Okay, listen, guys, it's bread. It really doesn't go that deep. It's bread.
Yeah.
Feel free to kind of get up close. You can stand over here. You guys want to stand over here too, so you can see what Justin's going to be doing? You can feel free to do that. Yep. Thank you. So Justin, I'll let you introduce yourself and talk a little bit about what you have going on in here.
Okay, well, I'm Justin Button. I am Bethany College's Broom Maple. I have students who each semester work for me as part of a work study program, and they learn how to make brooms. And they get paid to do it, and then we sell them for special projects and scholarships for college. And we've been doing this since January. And we also have ceramics and spoons and crosses. And we make it all back to Bethany's Swedish heritage. Yeah.
Can I ask, where are you from?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. What?
The accent from it.
Yes, I'm from Kentucky. They brought me specifically in to help start this program because broom making has died out in the state of Kansas. There are no broom factories, there are nothing really, and there's no broom corn grown in Kansas anymore. And that's what we used to make the brooms, is broom corn, and it used to be 70,000 acres of it grown every year in Kansas. And it was actually first grown in Kansas, in this county, by the Swedish immigrants. So that's the Swedish connection to it. So any questions before I show you how a broom is made? Okay. This particular machine is called Broom Winder. It's from about 1892. And I'm going to show you all how to make a broom on it. And we make all sorts of kinds of brooms. We make about 27 different kinds. My students start out running a very basic broom, and we get more complex as we go. I think all this machine does is hold the stick that we are using as this ball turns wire on it. So we use different amounts of broom form for different brooms, and it takes a while for people to learn how to get a good feel of making a broom. But after a while, you can basically do it in your sleep. And so I control it all with my foot.
This is a workout. That's what I'm saying. You told me yesterday.
You would think I would be in better shape doing this as long as I have. Two of my students actually do wrestling and track, so they get a nice workout before the actual workout. So they seem to enjoy it. And so we try to use sustainable practices, so all our handles are sourced with it being environmentally friendly in mind. This broom in particular has 5 layers. I've already added 3 of them.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, you have to, over time, you have to get faster and faster at it, so that way it makes the costs go down, because one of the important parts of doing stuff with your hands is your time. You have to get paid for when you're baking stuff. You need to count your time into consideration. So that's just one of the many things I have to teach my students about, is production art is a lot more complicated in some aspects than regular art, because you can take your time and try to do things differently. But a lot of times with what I do, you kind of want them to be more uniform, so that way if someone wants 10 of something, they probably want it to be relatively close to identical.
Do you stay in this house?
Hmm?
Do you stay in it?
I do not. No, thankfully.
My mom would love these. Shut up, sweet. Shut up.
So what have y'all seen so far?
The grass, you know, wait, we seen the face of, what's his gallery? The gallery, yeah. What's his name?
Dancing?
Yeah, Sanzane. Yeah.
You've asked about 5 times now. 3 times in one room.
When I seen it, when we went in the room, I'm like, yes.
They just got done doing the stuff in our building, so we just started on the walk around.
I'm really into it.
I do this the rest of your life there?
Yep.
She said forget nursing.
Yes, one good.
This is less stressful than nursing.
Yeah. Instead of saying.
No, because if you're really stressful, it'll probably help you calm down.
Okay, worst case scenario, I make a broom that falls apart.
And then some angry lady with her falling apart broom comes yelling at you.
Smack you with a stick.
Well, that's why you have to get good at it and not.
But it's stressful to try to get good at it because you just keep imagining that angry lady coming after you.
No, it's a lot more relaxing, to be honest, than that. My students, one of them says every now and then that the favorite part of college is making brooms. So, although I think he just they make him run too many miles on track. But it's good to get away from academics and just do something with your hands and not worry about a 10-page paper.
That sounds amazing.
A 10-page paper?
No, like, not worrying about it.
Yes, I use one of my students really loves music and guitars, so every now and then I'll just find him when I come back in, just listen to guitar chords, and I'm just like, okay.
Avery, listen to her pop and rock to it. I was great. I would do 10 reasons at one time.
Yeah. That is very dangerous.
Only when you're not paying attention.
Yeah, he was paying attention when that happened.
How long does this take? Like 8.
About 30 minutes is what I usually say. It just depends the broom. Kitchen brooms tend to take the longest because they have the most work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Alright,
much.
Avery, go sleep.
Later on, what will happen is one of my students will stitch this, so it'll be flat.
Then Avery, go sleep.
But it looks cool.
Ooh.
It works, there we go. Just pass it around or just.
Yeah, go ahead.
Everyone sweep up your area, clean up the whole house.
Alright, yeah, let's go.
Justin, you want to talk about how you teach them how to do the braiding?
Sure, so, that's only one aspect of, so that's just one aspect of broom making. Some of my students, do this, some of my students stitch the brooms flat, and some of them do, braiding, which is the top of those brooms you see. And so that's just a decorative thing that we do with the stalks of the broom.
This is what he's talking about, this right here.
Yeah. Is it hard?
It takes, people about 4 or 5 tries to get the concept down, and then probably no 10 brooms to get good at. It just depends how patient you are with yourself.
If that's the case, I would have done it to your face instead.
Well, most of our broom corn actually comes from a company in San Antonio. It's grown in Mexico. We have half an acre of broom corn that we are in the process of harvesting right now with different techniques. The big reason why it's not grown here anymore is it's a labor-intensive plant. So there have been multiple attempts to make it easier to harvest the machine, and we'll try one of those varieties out. You can just lay it right there.
Do you guys have any additional questions for Justin about any of this, about?
How much do you get paid doing this?
So someone had a question about the cost of the broom.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, so can you?
The brooms we sell at the college are $5 to $54, depending on the size and complexity of the broom.
Which one, is that the $5 one right there?
No, that's 29.
Is it the little missing one?
It's a very tiny one that I don't have up there.
Is it the cake test?
No.
Little adjusters. Look how small it is. Can you little adjusters? For $5? I'll take that.
The most expensive broom I've sold personally was $400.
Wait, okay, so, why was it so special, like?
Because they had a lot of walking through the different colors. The most expensive broom I've ever heard of being sold was $1,500.
I actually have a question.
Yes.
When did you first start making brooms? Like, did you have a hobby of making brooms?
Well, I started making brooms in college when I have a degree in religion and liberal arts from a college in Kentucky, and I needed to do something with my hands to get away from writing papers about Joseph Campbell and all that good fun stuff. So this is how I relaxed, and yeah. So I just fell in love with it, and I decided to make it my career. Yeah. Any other questions?
Do you have a broom yourself? Like, do you have your own broom for your house?
Yes, I do have.
You do? I just asked the question. Why would you make brooms and not have a broom? How much does yours cost at home?
The one that I have at home was about $60 broom.
60?
Yeah.
Still in good shape?
With the heart
Still in
going
good shape,
in.
Is it like different colors or is it like one color like that? Or like that?
It was a different broom maker. It's a solid green broom. Super lovely.
I just have one of those brooms. Hold on, wait a minute. Like the ones like this. Not like the plastic ones. You know, like the wood ones. You know what I'm talking about? My grandma had one of those. I used to hate it. I used to hate it because it was trash.
Okay, any more questions for Justin before we head on out?
No.
If you will, please thank Justin.
Thank
for-
you.
I still got one. I'm glad you got it.
Y'all have a good day.
You too. Right away. Bye. Yeah. Oh God.
If you want, you're welcome to take my call.
So bad. Yeah. Thank you.
And the spirit of Halloween.
Yesterday I found out I was mentioned on the wall.
That's pretty cool. Who's the other person?
And then, we'll just walk through the main, front doors back into the auditorium.
Oh, and if you guys want to see like what was beforehand and stuff, feel free to go back and watch this. It will be posted on YouTube, so it might be an hour long, maybe, because I pointed that out. I didn't point that out, but that was pretty cool. So. Yeah. The pretty. Oh. Oh, no. This is. Okay. This is pretty big campus. The parts that I didn't record was not electric. where you have a set of controllers in your hand. It has 2 buttons, joystick, trigger button, and one for your middle fingers. That was the VR thing. That was pretty cool. And then I did art. Yeah. That is hot. That is hot. Damn. I can book mine. Okay, I just realized this. This books.
You can ignore me.
This books. So I said this. You can break your neck by just looking straight up because of how big this building is.
She's treating you like a kid right now. She ignored you.
My dad does the same exact thing. And do I care? No. There's an elevator. No wonder why this building is big. Jesus. Yeah.
Why?
If that's because I'll do it to that. I can't do it to her because she doesn't have a bag like you do.
This is Treasure Auditorium, and so at Bethany we have lots of really cool things that happen in our auditorium. So over Easter we have Handel's Messiah that is performed here. It's one of the longest running performances of Messiah. We also have graduation here, and then we also have some really cool traditions. So as a freshman, when you come to Bethany, you're going to start at Bethany Lutheran Church, which is about 3 blocks away from here, and you'll attend an opening worship. You will walk from Bethany Lutheran Church to the front steps of Presser, where you'll get your freshman class picture taken. And then when 4 years later, or hopefully 4 years later, when you graduate, you'll do that same thing. You'll go to baccalaureate service. You will walk from the church to the front steps of Presser and get your picture taken with everyone who's graduating at that point. We have here at Bethany. Also here in the auditorium, we have SAB events, so like musical events, all those kind of really things that our students like to come to. And then in this building as well, on the 2nd and 3rd level, we have our music department. So our music department does performances in here. We have individualized practice rooms. Abby, who's a student here at Bethany, is in choir, and so she's very involved with everything musical here at Bethany. Are you music performance major or what?
Music education.
Music education. So that's a very popular degree here at Bethany. We have lots of music educators in the state of Kansas, and so that's a really popular degree here for us. In the lower level of the building, we have faculty offices and some additional administrative offices as well. So this building has lots of activity throughout the day. Many times throughout the day, you're going to be coming here, whether it is you need assistance from financial aid or some department, whatever that might look like, or you might be taking a class here. Even at Bethany, if you're not a music major or a music performance person or involved with music, you can still be a part of choir. You can do the chapel choir. You can be a part of the band or the orchestra. So lots of opportunities, if that's something that you have an interest in, to be able to be involved and do things at Bethany. So any questions about Presser Hall and kind of what we do here at all in this building? Yeah.
You said like a lot of administrative like office, like the president.
The president's office is on this main level, yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Any other questions? So from here, we're going to walk over to Alma Swenson Hall. Alma Swenson Hall is one of the residence halls that we have on campus where you would have an opportunity to live. Alma Swenson Hall was just reopened this past year. It had been closed for a while, and so they totally renovated. They completely gutted the inside for the most part, and then redid it. And it's a really cool vibe. It's a very open space, and so we're going to see a room that is occupied actually by 2 students. So please be respectful when you go into that room.
We'll also show you the main lobby areas and what that looks like. So Alma Swenson, it had really good bones, right? And so they didn't want to tear the whole thing down. So that's why they decided to gut it and go ahead and renovate that main space. So it's right across the way here. So we're gonna walk over there and see that, okay?
Cecilia says, hey. Cecilia? She heard me say your name, so that's why. She's like,
We're going to another room that kind of looks like we're about to go to the church. I'm gonna have a spontaneous question.
come on. God. Sis. Just stop. We're not doing that again. No, I did not know that actually existed. Really? Wait. Yeah, no, man.
I have bread. It's bread. Oh god, I'm in that. I didn't even know. That's
No,
fantastic.
I'm trying to get her in this. And you're just like right there too, so.
Bread, cheese bread. Where's my knife?
I'll hold that for you.
Give me my bread.
I'm holding on to it for you.
Give me my bread. I'm hungry.
Okay, stop grabbing it. There.
I want to go jump in there. He doesn't like. It's nasty. I don't know. I like that celery though. I feel like I would have liked it if I was forced to eat it. Shut up. I decided not to eat it.
I look at celery.
But I've never tried the cheese bread.
I'm trying to find my knife.
Cheese and mayonnaise.
Well, let me hold on to. Okay, or not.
Oh.
Let me hold on to that for you.
Right.
Let me hold on to that for
Oh,
you.
I'm trying to find my knife.
That's what I said.
No.
Did you say knife?
Found my knife.
God damn it.
This looks like a new building.
So this is the common space here in Alma Swenson
Yes.
Hall. So students are able to come in here, kind of hang out. This TV screens are going to be showing you guys what's going on in campus. So in Alma Swenson Hall, there are 2 and 4 bedroom rooms, if you will. It's not your separate sleeping space like we have a new hall that you'll see in a little while, but it's just one big open space. But you're going to have your own bed, your storage area, your desk, your chair. So all those essentials that you have, you're going to need that. So that's what you'll have within the rooms. Also, there's laundry facilities. There is an elevator in this building as well. So there's 4 different levels. So we're going to actually take the steps up to the 2nd floor so that we can go and see this room. Remember, once again, this is occupied rooms, so they might be in their room. So just be respectful of their things. Abby, if you want to go and go on up? Yeah, sure. Elevator?
What if it was an actual? I want to try that. The cheese bread. Just the cheese. I was gonna try the cheese bread.
Are we going? Yes, we're going.
Okay. Someone hold this. Hold this, quick.
My sandwich is gonna combust. Your sandwich is gonna combust.
There, go to that. And I get to have that back.
Miss Rose, you want some? Want some? Try it.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh, yay.
It actually, I don't know why, it just tastes like a cheese I've had before. No, I taste tuna in it.
It has a tuna taste to it, it's not tuna.
Really?
Yeah, there's no tuna in it.
Then why do I taste tuna?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure my husband does that. Oh, by the way, I have dolphins. So, have a new dad. Okay.
Looks like you're having fun.
It's a bit claustrophobic in here.
Huh?
I'm a little claustrophobic.
But every room comes with the lockable bed, the dresser doors, the desk, and a bureau. So that's like per person, not just per room. So per person will have that. And there's a personalized AC unit, so you can control your airflow. And you only have to share the bathroom with your roommates. What? Well, yeah, if you live in like there's a 3% room and a 4%.
Okay, now I see why you say that.
It's a little too crowded.
I see why you say that now.
So it's a little bit bigger if we've got people just staying out, so.
So how do the 4 rooms?
There is more space.
Does it go up to?
It's a bigger space, yeah. It's a longer space.
Longer.
Longer.
So it's more long. It was on that side then?
My phone's always dead.
Yeah, there's no rooms on the other, like this is the, so it's longer if it's 4 rooms.
Yeah, but these got the beds on the end. The 4 ones have on the wall like this.
Oh, yeah, they're just kind of like this,
Okay, gotcha.
kind of like that. So, like wall, middle wall, yeah.
Okay, we'll go back downstairs.
I see why she says that she can't be in a tight area because it's always crowded. I see why she says that because rooms like that.
Yeah. It's amazing though, as a college student, what you get kind of used to, so.
Yeah, once you get used to it, you won't get that.
Listen, sis.
Okay, why? Okay, no, go, just go. Don't walk backwards.
Christmas stack.
What?
Yes. They don't have a TV in there. What's Virginia?
That's a pumpkin. Why does it have 3 eyes?
Okay, so from here, we are going to go ahead and walk over to Nelson Science. It's the main science academic building that we have on our campus, so you'll get to see that. So make sure you watch your step as you walk out of the building, please.
I would have this. Hi. No, okay.
Wait, just go.
She's just here if ignoring you.
My cousin Ashley is at K-State and the dorms they have, like the beds are inside the wall. And she does not like her roommates because of the bed they have. So she said she's gonna be there for 1 semester and then the next she's coming back to Junction City. And do online school.
I know a lot of people say they hate the dorms the first year, especially at K-State, they'll just move off campus.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Yeah, those big universities and the big cities, like, have better opportunities to live off campus. Typically, especially here, you can live here freshman to senior year. I mean,
See, if I choose colleges in Kansas that I can like go and visit and stuff, like out of the top 3 I have in mind, one of mine, like the second one, this will be this one. What time's lunch? I need to charge my phone.
And then back to the caddy city.
I'm not gonna get on it. I'm gonna take a picture with it. Oh my god, it's the funny.
They're all over town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank.
Oh, you found a trash can.
There's a trash can there. I know there's a trash can somewhere. Why do you drink your drink like that?
Because it's broken and this is how I can drink it. Only way.
Nope, that will fall.
Guys, what is R equals V times L 60 OS plus?
Physics, biology, chemistry, engineering, any of those kind of majors, you'll probably spend a lot of time in this building. We do have 3 labs on this side of the building. They're fairly new to Bethany. We have chemistry, biology, and physics labs. This right here is a lecture hall here in this building. It is one of the larger lecture halls that we have on campus, which really isn't that big at all considering it's a college campus, which just goes to show you that our average class sizes are not very big. So as a freshman, you might have 30 or 35 students in a class, but you get into your upper level courses, you're gonna have anywhere from 5 to 10 people in your classes when you're in those 300 level classes. So it makes that relationship with your faculty that much stronger and your ability to get a lot of one-on-one attention really, really good. Also in this building, there is a computer lab where you can access the computer lab until very early in the morning. So at Bethany, our campus is very well lit at night, so there's really no need or worry when you're walking on campus at night. But if you do have a worry about that and you're in the lab until 2 in the morning or whatever that might look like for you, you can always call for security, come and escort you back to your residence hall. We do have that. But campus is very, very well lit at night, and it's one of the things that we think is very important that we have safety for our students. So we're going to walk this way. You can go ahead and peek into this lecture hall right here.
Why?
Who are you texting?
My friend.
Okay.
One really cool thing about this building is the faculty that are in this building. They're really awesome. They really work with the students really one-on-one, anywhere from study sessions, or your ability to just go into their offices, hang out in there, talk to them about your homework, whatever that might look like. On Fridays, they all bring potluck and they have food in here for the students, and so you can eat the food. So it's a really, really cool atmosphere that faculty in this area develop for their students. They know, being like someone who is a pre-health major, you want to be a doctor, whatever that might look like there's a lot of time and dedication that's put into that major. So they want to be able to have an environment that's really good for you to learn and be successful in. So we're going to come this direction. There is an elevator in this building as well.
Well, it's time for the next foot to make a heart.
Oh, that's plastic. I need glass. Is there a recycling bin for glass?
Oh, wait, there's one over here that I didn't even put in.
I don't know what that one is. What that
There's one up here.
Because I just don't want to throw this one.
What we affectionately call the kids, where our students kind of hang out. So we will go over to that space so you guys see what that looks like.
Stop fitting. Stop fitting. Well, now I have to carry it because it's not fitting in that thing.
Well, there's one in the view room. They're all over the place. Just take the lid off of it.
Okay. Jesus, I'm already here in this thing. My phone's at 20%. 18. Holy shit. And this is not over yet. Like I said, we already examined that area. We got this whole area here today. That's a big water tower. Is that? That's cornhole. I remember that game.
I hope you're winning, Maddie. I am. Good. Bailey, I hope you're losing.
I like how he said I can get a comeback. No, you can't. The only way you can get a comeback if you can get 4 bags in a hole at a time in a row. I've done that before.
Right now, not going in. We'll be meeting over in Linquist Hall here in about 45 minutes. So we're just gonna go in and then probably go right down those steps.
Yeah. But I'm doing this now, so not right now though. Oh, that's pretty cool.
How are you?
Good. Where you guys from?
This is Junction City, right?
Junction City, yes.
This is the Junction City group for the art day.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Part of us. Some of us got split.
You will wait forever. Why don't you go ahead of us? Otherwise, you won't stay with the group.
Alright, go.
I didn't know you were behind me.
You guys will come this way, that way.
Oh, thank you very much.
I want to point out up here on the walls, our student activity board does a great job of having lots of activities for our students. So you'll see that we have late night movie, pumpkin pumpkin, lots of things happening.
I wonder if there's some trash bin that's over there.
You'll be able to see the doors. We also have our television screens are always going to be scrolling with different things that are happening on campus too. So our cafeteria is right here. So we're just going to go downstairs to our student development, and our pit is located down here.
Don't do something. No.
I'm sitting down.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Will get you anywhere.
But I might ask you to help me up. No, but literally, sit, just
Okay,
sit, you'll
guys,
see why.
so in this area here, this is what we kind of call the pit. At any given time, you're going to see kids down here playing pool, playing ping pong, whatever that might be. We have some massage chairs down here. Over here is our mail room, so you can get and receive mail at any point. Here at Bethany, you'll have your own mailbox. We also do have health services down here behind the wall, so it's very private. So if you need to see the nurse, we do have a nurse that comes onto campus twice a week. And then also, we also have a mental health. So if you need assistance in talking with someone, you're homesick, whatever that might look like, we do provide those services as well. Over here is our student development office. So if you ever have any need with regards to living in the residence halls, they're here to help you with that. We also have student government. Our Greeks are located through our student development office. If you have a desire to be a part of our Greek system or student government. Also SAB, so the club and organization that provides all the fun stuff to our campus, they're also run out of our student development office as well too. So lots of really cool stuff happening out of there. Behind you here is our Swede Nation station, so you can come and get gear. There are some limited supplies if you need it for your classroom.
in here. So just different things that are available through our Skate Nation station. So lots of services for our students in this area right here. You'll see all the t-shirts that are hanging up. That is something that Bethany has done with regards to sexual harassment and awareness. That's an important thing to any college campus, and so we believe that is an important thing for us to talk about, to learn about, and to be better at. So that is the activity that you see going on in the pit right now. So any questions about this building, kind of what we do in this building here? So one area that we will not be going to will be the athletic area, but Bethany does have all the major athletic sports and everything: football, basketball, men and women's basketball, volleyball, tennis, cheer and dance, wrestling, baseball, softball, golf. So all those things that if you have an interest in participating in college, Bethany more than likely will have that as an available option for you too. So, okay. So we are going to go into one of social science, which is a pretty heavy academic area. Lots of classrooms in that building and lots of faculty offices. So we'll kind of just swing through there. You guys can poke your head in, see the different classes that are maybe going on right there. And then from there, we'll pause for a second, and then we'll be going to another residence hall. So Abby, if you want to take them up and then out, and we'll swing through social science.
See, once I sit down in these things, it's so comfortable that I don't want to get out.
Right?
La librería son tarjetas y yo sin computadora. ¿Cómo lo vas a escribir?
Oh, ever since we were in that painting room where she was like talking about the person who draws and paints all those pictures, when I got there, I started doing a live stream.
Oh, is that right? When you were where?
I don't remember. I think it was like somewhere over there.
Okay.
And ever since I was over there, I started doing a live stream on YouTube.
So you're still doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, you only bite your nose.
But my
Where were
phone.
you yesterday?
Don't worry. It's not lunchtime yet for us.
You're there before 7:30 or 7:30 to go to breakfast. 7:30 to 7:30.